You're exhausted. You're questioning everything. But this right here is the moment where most people quit. Not because they can't go on, but because they think the pain will never end. I'm telling you, it will. Better days are coming. You've come too far to turn back. You've cried, bled, pushed, sacrificed. For what? To give up now? No, that's not who you are. Right now, everything feels heavy. The bills are stacking. Your confidence is shaky. You feel alone. But remember, every storm ends. Every winter breaks. Every fight has a final round. Keep moving. You think you've hit a wall. Good. Hit it again. And again. Until it breaks. Behind that wall is the version of you no one believed in except you. The one who doesn't fold. The one who rises. Walk through the fire. Don't wait for it to cool. Walk through it. Burn every lie that says you're not enough. No one owes you a thing. No one's coming to save you. No applause, no crowd, just you and the grind. But those better days, they don't come for the ones who wait. They come for the ones who fight, who stay in the ring, who get knocked down and say, "Is that all you've got?" Pain is a teacher. Suffering is fuel. Doubt is the starting line. Use it. The people who left, let them go. The ones who laughed, let them watch. The ones who said you'd never make it, prove them wrong every single day. You're not broken. You're becoming. You're becoming someone who doesn't flinch when life punches first. Someone who wakes up before the sun to make a statement. Someone who doesn't wait for motivation because discipline runs the show. Someone who says, "I don't care how I feel, I'm showing up." That's how you win. And when you feel like quitting, remember this. The pain you carry today becomes the pride you wear tomorrow. The same people who doubted you, they'll pretend they always believed. They'll try to walk beside you, but they weren't there. Not in the mud, not in the silence, but you were. You showed up, even when it sucked. Even when you were tired, aching, drained. You showed up. That's power. That's discipline. That's how legends are made. Better days aren't just coming. They're already on the way. You may not see them yet, but they're getting closer. Hold the line. Head up. Feet moving. Don't look back. The prize is ahead. You've cried too many tears to quit now. There's a future you, stronger, wiser, unbreakable, waiting. And every time you keep going, that version smiles. You're earning them. Becoming them. Some days are slow, some feel empty. Some make you ask, what's the point? The point is simple. Don't stop. Don't negotiate with weakness. Don't reason with comfort. Declare war on fear, on excuses, on doubt. Kill it all. Look around. You think the world hands out success for asking nicely? No. It gives it to the ones who demand it with their effort. The ones who stay when the lights go out, who train in the dark so they can shine when it counts. Be that person. The days you want to quit are the days that define you. Anyone can work when they're fired up, but not everyone can crawl forward when their soul is screaming. Not everyone can say, "I'm not done," when life says you're finished. But you can. You're not soft. You're not weak. You're being forged. Every legend stood where you're standing, broken, frustrated, alone. But they didn't quit, and neither will you. Keep swinging. Keep showing up. Keep believing. Because if you quit now, you'll never know how close you were. One more push, one more rep, one more day. Don't let pain lie to you. It wants you to quit. Don't listen. Keep going. This isn't just about success. This is about proving to yourself that you're a fighter. That when life turns up the heat, you don't fold, you burn brighter. You've survived your worst days. Don't forget that. You made it through hell once. You can do it again. The future belongs to the relentless, the obsessed, the disciplined, the ones who refuse to stop. You want better days? Fight for them. You want peace? Earn it. You want greatness? Become it. The voice in your head telling you to quit? Silence it. It's lying. You're not done. You're not broken. You're rising. You're evolving. And nothing can stop you unless you stop you. So don't stop. Not now. Not ever. Keep going. Better days are coming. You can't let this world break you. Not now. Not after everything you've survived. Look at your scars. Proof you made it through. Proof you didn't quit. Every tear, every sleepless night, every will it ever get better. It all built this version of you. A fighter. A machine that doesn't know how to back down. This isn't about motivation. It's mindset. It's grinding when nothing makes sense. Showing up with no applause. Waking up tired, angry, hungry, and getting after it anyway. Because one day, this pain becomes your story, the chapter that built you. Everybody wants the win, and nobody wants the war. But it's the war that makes you worthy of the win. You're not just chasing a dream, you're building the strength to carry it. Dreams without discipline are just fantasies, but you're not here to dream. You're here to execute, to attack. The greats don't wait for the perfect moment. They create it. They show up early, stay late, break limits. When the world says rest, they say not yet. People quit every day. Let them. Let them walk. Let them fold. You stay locked in. You build while they sleep, grind while they party. And when it's time to show up, you dominate. The world's not fair, so what? Use it. Let it sharpen you. You think lions care about fairness? They wake up hungry and hunt. That's you now. You don't need permission. You don't need approval. You need purpose, and you've got it. This is your shot, your life, and better days are coming, but not by accident. You've got to be the reason they arrive. You build the bridge from pain to peace. Every rep, every step, every choice lays a brick. The difference between winning and losing. Most times, it's just not quitting. Stay longer, push harder, go until it breaks, then go again. Right now is a test, not of your skill, of your heart. Are you folding or leveling up? There's no finish line until you cross it, no reward until you earn it. So push, keep going. Better days are not a fantasy, they're close, almost here. Every sunrise is a shot, every setback, a setup, every failure, feedback. Winners take the hits and keep showing up. They don't ask for easier paths, they build stronger legs. Train your mind, train your body, train your soul. Be ready, because your moment won't knock. It'll demand that you rise, that you fight, that you own everything you've worked for. So don't stop, not when it's hard, not when it hurts, not when you're alone, not when you feel empty. Keep going. Better days are coming, when it feels like you're the only one grinding. Good, you are. That's exactly why you'll win. Most people won't endure what you're pushing through. They don't want it bad enough. They fold when it's dark, when it's lonely, when it hurts. But not you. You're still here, still swinging, still climbing. And every step forward proves one thing: you're built different. You've already survived what was meant to break you. You've been counted out, overlooked, underestimated. Doesn't matter. You're still standing, still moving. And that momentum, that's dangerous. That's power. That's yours. Better days don't come to the lucky. They come to the relentless. The ones who don't need praise or permission. The ones who say, when you fail, get up. When you win, stay hungry. When they doubt you, smile. When they walk away, thank them. Everything they took only made space for who you're becoming. Let them laugh. Let them mock. Let them call you obsessed. That's just code for you're doing what they can't. But when you rise, when you win, they'll go silent. And remember, better days aren't a fantasy, they're real. They're waiting on the other side of your fight, but you've got to finish. Don't quit at mile 99 when the finish is at 100. Not now. Not after everything. There are people out there with half your talent, but twice your hunger. And they're making it. Why? Because they didn't stop. They backed their decision with sweat, with obsession, with sacrifice. You've got to do the same, every day, until your work drowns out every doubt. This isn't about motivation, it's about identity. You're not waiting for change. You are the change. You're not dreaming, you're doing. And that shift, that's what separates average from unstoppable. Right now, someone's watching you. Someone younger, someone struggling, someone broken. They're waiting to see what you do next. Be their proof. Be their reason. Be the one who shows that pain can produce greatness. Because when the better days arrive, and they will, you'll look back at this version of you with nothing but pride. You'll be glad you didn't quit. Glad you fought through the doubt. Glad you held the line. You didn't stop. Now it's your time. You've come too far to turn back now. Behind you, pain, regret, settling, quitting. You already lived that life. You know what it feels like. That's not your future. Your future is forward. And forward only belongs to those who refuse to stand still. You want to change your life? Then fight for it. Bleed for it. Wake up for it. Push through even when it feels like your chest is on fire. You want peace, freedom, success? Then earn it, every inch. It's not handed out, it's taken. You don't need perfect conditions, you don't need ideal circumstances. You need hunger, you need grit. You need that inner voice that growls, not today, I don't quit today. That voice will save your life, because every time you show up cold, tired, alone, you're proving something bigger than talent. You're proving heart, discipline, identity. You don't fold just because it's hard. Don't let your current struggle make you forget who you are. You're a warrior, a survivor. You've lived through storms that would have buried most. But you're still standing. The world owes you nothing, but you owe you everything. The grind, the tears, the lonely mornings, the long nights. You owe it to yourself to find out what you're really made of. There's a future you living the life you dreamed of, and that version, they're counting on you. Right now. Not when it's easy, not when it's perfect, but now. When you're tired, when you're hurting, when quitting looks like a way out. That version only becomes real if you keep going. Remember this, pain is temporary, struggle is temporary, doubt, fear, setbacks, temporary. But quitting, that's forever. That becomes your story, your legacy. And you didn't come this far to write that ending. Not you, You came this far because deep down, you know you're built for more. You know you're meant for more. And if better days are coming, you've got to earn them. One step at a time, one fight at a time. You don't need a crowd. You don't need applause. You just need a reason. And here it is. You were born to rise. So stand up. And don't stop. You don't stop when you're tired. You stop when you're done. You don't quit because it's hard. You push harder because it is. That's how you separate yourself. That's how you go from average to unstoppable. Look around. Most people gave up on their dreams long ago. They picked comfort over greatness, safety over impact, but not you. You're not here to blend in, you're here to break through. So when life hits, you hit back, harder. You want respect? Earn it. You want to be remembered? Do something unforgettable. You want to be proud of who you see in the mirror? Show up when no one's watching. Do the work in silence. That's where real confidence is built. Not from praise, but from consistency. From keeping your word long after the motivation fades. Nobody stumbles into greatness. It's a decision, a commitment. You lock in while everyone else checks out. That's the difference. That's what champions do. That's what you do now. And yeah, it's going to hurt. It'll stretch you. You'll want to quit. That's the price. That's the process. If it were easy, everyone would have it. But you're here to do what others won't, so you can live how others can't. That pressure you're feeling, it's not a sign to stop. It's a sign you're growing. That pain, it's your progress screaming. Don't run from it. Lean in. Let it sharpen you. You weren't made to be soft. You weren't made to be forgettable. You were made to be unshakable. If that means letting people go, let them. If it means killing old habits, do it. If it means leaving your past behind, and no matter how dark it gets, no matter how far it feels, no matter how slow the progress, keep showing up, keep swinging, keep going, because better days are coming. And when they do, you'll look back and say, I'm glad I didn't quit. So dig deep, push hard, show yourself who you really are, and whatever you do, don't stop. If you stop now, you'll never know what was waiting on the other side. You'll never see how strong you really are. You'll never taste the victory you were built for. And the question will haunt you. What if I kept going? What if I didn't quit? You weren't meant to wonder. You were meant to know. To stand on the other side of hell and say, I made it, not by chance, not by luck, because you fought, because you refused to give up. Your future self is begging you, don't fold. Don't listen to the voice that says it's too much. That voice is a liar. It's fear wearing a mask, and fear only wins if you feed it. So stop feeding it. Starve it. With action. With progress. With every step you take when quitting would be easier. You think champions never felt like quitting? They did. They just didn't. That's what sets them apart. Not talent, not luck. The grind, the mindset, the choice to show up, especially when it's hard, every rep, every early morning, every lonely night. It all counts. It all builds something unbreakable inside you, something real. You're not chasing hype. You're chasing self-respect. The real you isn't scared. The real you doesn't make excuses. The real you rises. You've just been taught to forget that. Taught to play small. That ends now. This is your shift. Your reset. And from this moment on, forward only. No more hoping. No more waiting for someone else to believe. Be that person. Be the one who says, I'm going to win, and nothing can stop me. Be the one who walks like the crown's already yours, and you're just doing the work to earn it. People are watching, but they're not watching when it's easy. They're watching what you do when it's hard. That's who you really are. You've got to earn your name, earn your peace, earn your future. That means pain, that means sweat, that means showing up broken and giving it everything anyway. Because you're not broken, you're under construction, and the version of you that's coming, that version is unstoppable. That version shifts the room.